Hi, good morning. I'm still clearing my throat. But again, I was just shuffling, and I'm finished shuffling, so I figured I'll just start it. But yes, hello, Sagittarius, Sagittarii. What would the plural be for y'all? Sagittarii. I don't know, but hello. Okay, I'm gonna say, how are you doing today? I hope you're doing great. I'm freezing, but I'm having a great day. I don't mind the tears in my eyes. It's literally just because I choked the fuck up. But I'm okay now. Almost in chat. Okay, I'm gonna put you right here. I guess that works. Open this a little bit. It's a really nice day, but fuck, it's freezing out there. Gosh, Canada's so cold. Okay, it's as I said, they have hot days, but not often. Like one day, and then the rest is freezing. I'm in a long sleeve, and it's freaking about to be the 4th of July for y'all. In America, at least. I always assume I'm speaking to Americans just because they're first on my view list, but after that it goes anywhere, I want to say. But yes, I've been grabbing this one first. It'd be nice if you got the horse. My grandmother was a Sagittarius. She was fun. I used to get along with her so good. Oh, but we used to argue though. But she was older than me, and she was sassy black grandma. Okay. So like, you know what I mean? We could never be friends, me and grandma. But at the end of the day, when we were grandma and granddaughter, when we were playing the roles properly, okay, when we weren't, I don't know what the hell me and her were doing, but we were always spiritually at it. Okay. I'm gonna say, when we were finally playing roles of grandma and granddaughter, man, we had the funnest times ever. We found, what was it, $50? We found $50 walking around in the mall once together. It was cool. I thought she was gonna let me keep it. No, she kept it. I was like, oh, but then she like bought me things with it. So I was like, okay, well that works. Like, okay, we can share it. Like that's what it is. We shared it, and we went and she got me like a $25 gift, things like that. It was fun. She like, took me to get ice cream. She always just take me places just to go do nothing. We would never do nothing because my grandma didn't have a whole lot of money. Grandma was on a fixed income. Okay, but she was a Sagittarius, so she was a Sagittarius grandma. Okay, she had to do things with her grandchildren. She had to do things probably with her children. Oh, she was probably fun to have as a mother because I have Sagittarius in me for being a mom. I guess she calls me feel dumb feel all the time. It's funny, but yet it's a little painful, but it's a funny painful. I'll take it. Okay. Oh, there's one person here. Hey, I don't expect anyone here. I don't even know what time it is. Last time I looked, it was like 5 a.m. It was the first day in a while I didn't wake up directly at 4 a.m. or right before it. I woke up at 5. But I did a lot yesterday, so that's why. But yes, so yeah, my grandma used to always take me somewhere, take me to go look at the pets at the pet shop, like just something, because there wasn't nothing to do, you know? And she knew how to do things, even if we didn't have money. She had money, though. Like I said, she was on a fixed income, not poor, just had to make sure she could afford her purchases, you know? And so she was real smart with her money. Either way, she had a hard time settling down, though, with her husband's. Oh, okay, I don't know. They couldn't, like I said, I guess when I met this other girl. She was a Sagittarius, and she had the hardest time with men. I want to say dealing with her, not dealing with her like as if it's her fault, but I mean them dealing with their own issues of her. Does that make sense? You know, like they had issues of her, and they like couldn't deal with them, so they couldn't. I don't know. They can't stand to be dating them. I don't know. Their drama. You know what I mean? You follow like the drama follows you guys in a sense. At least with relationships from my grandma. I don't know. I don't know birth charts like that. And I am not looking at my family's birth charts. I mean, maybe one day if I'm hella old, I feel like you need another. But maybe like when I'm super duper old and I like got nothing else going on. I still got things to do, okay? I still don't have enough time to just sit around and look up other people's birth charts. I've never looked up anyone's birth chart but my own and my kids. And I looked into my ex's. Okay, when we were together. I don't look at that shit no more. I could give a fuck less. I don't know. This is how I am. I could care less about people's birth charts. You have to ask them to know their birthday, and I am not someone who's gonna ask people, when were you born? What time were you born? Okay, I have a feeling I was gonna say I'm picturing Xena right now. I have a feeling Xena asks people all of these questions and she doesn't care. She's like, wants to know those birth charts. Hi, good morning, Nikki. I have a feeling you're into astrology. Let me know if I'm right on that one. Or you're just not shy. I want to say you're not a very shy person. I remember you being a Sagittarius. So I just started thinking of you just now, but yeah, that's so funny. But anyways, yeah, she was a really fun grandmother, okay? She was the one that bought me my Chihuahua and the one that took good care of it for me because I can't remember why I couldn't bring her with me, but for some reason she had to stay over there, and I was like, well, that sucks, but okay. And I don't remember there was a real reason. I just can't remember. It was like, I don't know, I lived in an apartment and my mom said I couldn't bring it or something like this, or I don't remember. Something lame that like nobody could control. So I got to only see that dog on the weekends. But still, she used to take me to the stores. The mall, we'd go to the mall because she didn't have AC. She would not purchase air conditioning. And we lived in the middle of Florida. Oh God, I mean, I could handle it. Thank God. I mean, I couldn't handle it anymore. I'm dying. If I wasn't in Canada right now, I'd be dying. Oh my God, I'd be taking a shower all day. I'd try to not die from heat stroke if I didn't have AC in this place. But because I'm in Canada, I can handle it. Okay, it's nice and cool. I got like a little crack right now. It's just a AC breeze blowing on me. I had to put a long sleeve on. I'm cold. I might even need to get a sweater. Might have to put on pants. Ugh, God, I hate pants. I might have to wear pants today. Ew. Who wants to do that? Okay. I had to wear leggings yesterday. Leggings are okay, but not like pants. I can't stand pants. Okay. I want to just sit around in my underwear all day. Dare I say? Okay, I don't care. Who hears me? I'm gonna sit around in my underwear all day and relax and never have to wear pants again. Except for when I have to go out, as I really do appreciate. I'll take it. I appreciate the discomforts over the coverage. My God, I don't want anyone seeing my cakes while I'm walking around in the grocery store. No, no, I'm too shy for that. I don't know. I'll keep my cakes to myself. Okay, you can, as long as it's covered with fabric. Oh, that's a whole lot. I just charged you, and there's something. Yeah, yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. I'm totally into astrology, but I can't. It's like I don't know. I got some attention disorder. Okay, I won't claim it, but I'm sure as hell say it's a possibility. Definitely, possibly have ADHD over here, but so I fall in and out of interest, and if I can't hold the interest, I cannot learn anything with it. And man, that's the only thing that brought me insight on my body. My body changed. Okay, hi Blue. My body changed randomly out of nowhere. Okay, I went from being this super cute, thick girl. Okay, you would not believe it. I had big old boobies. Okay, and I loved my big boobies. And I had nice, thick hips. I was so chubby and cute. All right, I loved it. And then out of nowhere, around 28 or 29, I started losing weight. And I was like, why? And I was like, am I dying? Oh, God, because who loses 25 pounds that quick? In like 2 months, I lost it. And I was like, no, what happened? Why? I was still eating everything. Everything was exactly the same, and it made no sense. So I go to the doctor. They do all the research or whatever the hell they needed. They poked me. They did everything. They tested me for diabetes. That's how I know the diabetes is in it because they had just tested me for all this stuff regularly because of my weight loss. So I went from being all chubby to being all super skinny, man. Ugh. I mean, not that I have anything wrong with being super skinny, but man, it's a drastic change. And I'm still getting used to being all skinny like this. All right. I'm used to being all big and I want to say big and meaty. Okay. I miss being big and meaty, but it's okay. I can handle being skinny, but man, it's cold out here being skinny. Okay. But anyways, science couldn't answer it. They were like, we don't know why you lost weight. There's nothing wrong with you. And I was like, seriously? And they're like, no, there's nothing wrong with you. And I'm like, well, that's just some dumb shit. And then I find a birth chart, and the birth chart talks about some type of Mars return. Okay. And I'm like, oh, well, that makes sense. And I'm like, well, thanks for making sense of it. So I said, if it could make sense of something that no one else could, I was like, then it's definitely got answers. So there's There's insight, there's answers into it, but man, am I lazy and I won't look into it. I know that if someone gives me their birth chart, if I just look at it and take my time with it, and I could figure everything out about them. I could figure out when they're going to have a great career. I could figure out when they're supposed to really get married. I could figure out how many bad relationships I have. Like I'm able to see it only, but only if I give a shit. You know what I mean? I got to have the focus for it. And I can't be paid. So I can't have someone say, here's $50, stare at this thing and tell me everything you know. It's like, ah, you know what I mean? Like I'm not like, you know what I mean? It's really hard for me. Tarot's different. I love the cards. I can actually sit around and do that for fun. But for astrology, it's like it's gotta be like some real deep personal stuff. I can't do it for any other reason. It's gotta be personal. And it's like I really don't care personally. I try to not care. Yeah, I totally get astrology. But yes, my grandmother, back to her. She was a Sagittarius, okay? And she was really fun. And I got along with her great. But we definitely argued, me and her. I don't know why. That's that karma stuff. Okay, something about you guys' eyes. I've noticed there's something in your eyes. I say you guys, I want to say, are very karmic. Just like with Scorpios. But like I don't know, you're kind of residuing into more of like the spiritual karma. I want to say Scorpios are more like that insta karma, you know what I mean? Like the 3D karma, maybe. I don't know. They are underground. I don't know. That's what I said. I don't do enough astrology to sit there and theorize. I definitely enjoy it. Only if it interests, yeah, exactly. It has to interest you, or else it starts not making sense. My thumb is drying. I can't get a card. Hold on. It's the last card, all right? Excuse me. Ooh, the end of a tough cycle approaches. So whatever tough thing you're going through, or you've been going through, I'm going to say it's going to end in July. So that's some good news. Now that we've gotten the good news done, let's hope that's not all of it. Okay, if you're a good news first type of person, I don't know. But anyways, we have the fire ants. That instantly makes me think of people, I want to say, paying attention to you. Okay, I'm not sure if it's for the best reasons. I want to say it could be because we have peace. I'm not sure. And then with the death cards, it's like putting something to rest. It's making me think of like an old feud, something like this. It's making me even think like relative wise, or someone that's like not someone you dated. So it could be a relative or someone that you would consider maybe a spiritual relative. Okay. Butterfly transformations. As I said, I think you're going to, with the death card, it's like some type of relationship's going to get transformed, but it's going to be peaceful. It's going to happen peacefully, even though we got the fire ants, okay, and they're circling, okay, it's going to happen peacefully. But it's going to be, and it's going to create a peaceful relationship. Well, that's very nice. Maybe you have a bump in with an old frenemy or something like this. A frenemy. Frenemies. It's such a serious way to say an enemy. Okay. So it says, never regret love, no matter how blind, and impressed your vision and improved your vision. I always say impressed. It's so funny. Like literally every time I read this card. Okay. No matter how blind, it improved your vision. No matter how foolish, it made you wiser. And no matter how generous, it made you more. Hubba hubba. Okay. The universe. Earlier disappointments were just rehearsals for the great stuff coming your way. Oh my God. I was like, did it say stuff or did I say stuff? Because I say stuff. And sometimes that's why I like these cards because they kind of talk my language, right? And I always second guess it because most of these cards are very, very politically correct and specific. Like protection from harm while journeying. Like very serious. These are a little more laid back, but yeah, moth orchid communications. Listen and speak with greater care. So maybe I want to say you might get some insight about someone. Woods. Be like the woods, calm, soothing, mysterious, and full of life. Yeah, well, that's you right there. Okay, I feel like you're in your element. Wherever we are right now in the month, you're in your element. I want to say in your cave. I want to say at your house in your cave. Okay, I love it. It just does. Oh God, I hear you. Well, hopefully that's what I'm saying. We're having a peaceful resolution with something. So love hasn't been talked about yet. But man, I see pink over here. Whenever I see fuchsia and pink, I think of love. So I mean there might be some love here. It might be towards the end of the month. Okay. But yeah, I want to say definitely you're at home and you come to a peaceful resolution about something. I want to say something that you thought was going to be a disaster. Okay, almost like you've been avoiding it, like you've been blending in the walls, like you've been hiding, I want to say, hiding out your awesomeness. Okay, because you wanted to avoid such a crowd, such a display, such a, I want to say, show, you know what I mean? Such a oof. But then I feel like it happens privately in your cave. The final showdown, I want to say, whatever showdown this is, but it ends peacefully. As I said, it's a real big transformation, and it's a pretty one because it's the death card. Okay, but then it's the butterfly. Butterflies are really, really, really pretty. Okay, so it's not an ugly ending. It's a nice one. I feel like it could go both ways. With the death card, I feel like it could be ugly. Oh, the squirrels in my yard, they're eating some seeds. Okay, so it could go both ways. But either way, journey underneath. So it's like that's how it's supposed to go. Safe and happy travels with journeying. It says protection from harm when journeying. So I feel like the ones where it's goes ugly. Okay, it's private. So if it goes ugly, I feel like that person leaves your life. And for the ones where it isn't ugly, I don't know, you're able to have peaceful resolutions, like with any type of bickering, any poking. Someone pokes you, okay? Like I want to say they poke you, they actually trigger you. And yeah, and when they trigger you, I want to say you're either going to send them packing or you're going to keep them in your life. It just depends on how peaceful it is, I want to say. How pretty the transformation is. I don't know. That's interesting. Okay. Pretty please with sugar on top. I love you, Nikki Rock. No, that's great. I'm glad to hear it. I just want my lips to be. I have a feeling that's what's gonna happen. They're happy. It's a peaceful resolution, but I mean, it's gonna like the relationship itself. It's gonna transform. I want to say into something pretty or ugly. So like you're either gonna stay with that person, like you get to know them more, and you see that like they've transformed and they're worth. I want to say, like peaceful resolution, and then you keep them around like as a friend. Because I said there's no love yet or it's you could see that they're just a disaster. I don't want to say you remove them from your life. Yeah, I feel like you know this, right? You know it right away. There's no guessing to it. Like this is something, and I want to say you just close that chapter with them, and that brings you peace. Okay. And if you're someone who likes to see your ex at peace, or someone that no matter who they are, an enemy to you, it doesn't matter. You like to see the peace. You like to see how you like to see the results. So you're gonna get to see it. And I feel like, and that's gonna bring you peace, and they're gonna be at peace. So that will bring you peace. My God, so much peace. Okay. I like it. Communication. I'm thinking very peaceful conversation, regardless. So I want to say, if you're used to yelling, I want to say, even if it's a nasty conversation, it'll be done through text. So you won't have to hear the yelling. At least you can just read it. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna be the best way it can be, whatever this is. I'm picturing all sorts of goodbyes right now. Okay. Okay, 'cause there's lots of different ways to say goodbye to a person. And I've seen you say bye to somebody. Okay. Friend is all I ever wanted. Okay, that's true. I hear you. Yeah. As I'm saying, everyone's different. Everyone's gonna have a different outcome too. Not everyone's gonna have the same thing. Okay, Animal Monday. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is someone that was probably very close with you. So it could have been someone in your family. With me, when I see this card, I'm to think of birth charts, and I was talking about birth charts forever. I'm here this whole time. I don't know nothing about them, but yet I talk about them. Okay, it's to help y'all go to wherever you need to go. But yeah, something about looking at your birth chart. I want to say that yeah, this is definitely I want to say someone that's a relative of yours, if not soul family for sure. They're a karmic. They're a karmic friend. They're a karmic something. I don't know. I want to say they definitely teach you. So that's what it is. Your karma cycle ended with them, and you can either restart it or you can be done with it. But I want to say you could restart something new with this person. They're more of like a teacher. This is like someone I think that you can keep in your life as a friend, and but you cannot start the same where however you met them, you can that's not how you can be friends with them, if that makes sense. It's got to be a whole new type of relationship. Because if you go back to doing the same things you were doing, then you guys repeat a cycle. You get what I mean? So it's like you both got to be on whole new pages. Like it's got to be a whole new life going in with each other. You got yeah, something like that. And if that didn't happen, I want to say it's an end in terror. Okay, so this is making me think an X might return. Some of y'all might be an X. Okay, but if that's the case, don't worry. I want to say they always watch you. They keep an eye on you. Okay, if they have no way to actually watch you, they energetically watch you. They care about you. I feel like they always got their eye out for you. Oh my God, that sounded like that could have been rude. No. Okay, I feel like this person gets misinterpreted often. Okay, that should sound like a threat. No, it wasn't a threat at all. Holy shit. Calm down, people. No, they were saying they're always watching your back. Like they're always got they're always energetically watching your back, keeping you safe. Yeah, I want to say because they definitely thank you for everything you've ever done. Okay, so know that. That's really cool. That's from like their higher self, okay? That's not from them. I don't think that is from them at all. Gah, not at all. Okay, because I'm imagining who this could be, and no, that is not from them. That is from their higher self, for fuck's sakes, okay? Yeah, that's yes, exactly, Mason. Like yeah, they understand the significance of your relationship. So there's definitely a peace in their soul. Know that, no matter how nasty this person may ever behave. But I want to say, for those of you where that you can clearly see the transformation on this person, I want to say maybe oh, the cat. Oh, he chased off the squirrel. Oh, what is he doing? That's not nice. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to start feeding the squirrels on the other side of the fence now. I didn't know that he was at. I never knew he would chase them. Okay, well, I put bread over there too. I feed them. Okay, I can't help it. I love to feed the animals. Okay, baby kitty. Oh, he's so cute. I don't know. He honestly, if I could put an age on him, he's under 2 years for sure. He's big though. His bone structure is fully grown, so he's definitely at least 2 to 3 years old. He's got to be a hard 2 years old. Okay, but he's definitely young because I could tell by how silly he is. He gets stuck playing in vines. Like, oh my God, it's so cute. This overgrown cat gets stuck playing. And unless he's got like Clifford in him, unless he's got Jupiter in the first house, okay, he might be overgrown. He might only be a year old. Okay, he might be an overgrown dummy. I love little silly kitties like that. He's so cute when he gets stuck in them trees. I couldn't believe how silly he looked. But anyways, that's what I was saying. The forest, okay. I want to say you guys naturally, this is someone that you naturally get along with. I want to say because there's some soul family ties to it, but I'm telling you, it's karmic. It's not for love. It's for karmic. It's for lessons. It's for things like that. So I want to say know your lessons. If you can respectively respect and understand the lessons they gave you, regardless of how they behave, I want to say you get to move on from this, and that's when you get to actually have a new relationship come in. That's when the tough cycle really approaches here. The hard work finally pays off, and you start to actually be able to see clearly. I want to say in North Node, head towards more of like a what you're supposed to be heading towards. So that could be anything in your life. It could be a relationship, or it could be a career. It could be anything. Okay, you start to be able to have you can focus on what you want to focus on because this isn't taking up your life no more. Okay, this isn't taking up your time, but you could definitely keep them in your life. That's what it's saying, but only if you know and only if you can tell. Okay, I wouldn't say you'll know. Okay, you'll either feel like they've changed or you won't, and because they're in your soul family, that's where it gets tricky. That's why this person's like a soulmate karmic. Okay, describe that as like Princess Diana's mom. Well, I can't remember her name. Hip hop. Oh, the squirrel's dancing. Oh, that's so funny. He's dancing at the cat. The cat's staring at him. Those two. Anyways, they're the odd couple of them. Yeah. Oh, well, that's fantastic, Blue. I love to hear that. But anyways, but yeah. So it's like how her mom was. Okay, her mom was her karmic. Okay, she had to teach her. Holy fuck. She was the only person that could be that hard on her. Okay, to become her, all right? But at the end of the day, that was her mother. Okay, that lady loved her. That was her fucking mom. Okay, and it broke her heart when she died. She was important, but she was still like a karmic soulmate, like something like that. So it's like you ain't meant to like sit there and be in love and date this person, I'm gonna say, because I have a feeling it could break y'all. I mean, it depends. Depends on your age group, I want to say. It depends on where you are in life. It depends on where they are. You'll know. It's gonna be clear as a bell. Okay? I want to say off of their behavior, because you're the Sagittarius here. Or at least the one, I don't care what they are. You want to say you got the most of it because you're here at my reading. I want to say, so I want to say you have more of a mature sense to you. Like, you know what I mean? You can look at things from more of a higher perspective. Just naturally, I want to say. And if you don't know that about yourself, know that. I want to say you could take a step back. Oh my God, that's so cold. Instantly cold. I have to close that. It's so cold. It literally feels like October right now. Why does it feel like October again? Ah, it's so cold. Okay, anyways. So, yeah, I want to say, North Node, focus on you regardless, okay? This is going to get cleared up, inner peace, all that jazz. Maybe that's recently happened to you, or maybe you've been urged to contact someone to do that. Maybe that's saying, go ahead and do that. Close that cycle, be closed up, do what you got to do to close it up. If you have someone in your life that's open and you want to close it up, I was saying, go close it. This is literally making me think of stitches and going and getting stitches. I don't know why. It's in the corner of my eye. Okay. With the Capricorn, I feel like, yeah, I mean, it depends on if you want to do the work, just go ahead and do it. I mean, I close up shit all the time. I closed up shit with my ex easily. I let him know exactly what I wanted from him and this, that, and the other. I let him know exactly where I was coming from. So he knows it's closed, it's done. I have inner peace. Okay. And I've moved on now. He doesn't even call me no more. It's fantastic. All right. I could tell that he can't be friends. Even though we got a child, he can't be friends. He's not there yet. Then we're done. My child doesn't even really want to be friends with him because she's got a letter that she wants to tell him. Okay, she's got some things that she wants to say to him. Okay, she's already had her sit downs with me about any ifs, ands, or buts she's had about anything she's seen. And she already got the skinny, okay? So she has questions for him, but then she's like thinking the same thing I am. She's like, he won't even give me back my cats. So she's like, if he won't give me my cats, she's like, he's not even worth the letter. So I mean, she's a Capricorn. She's not a Sagittarius. Okay. She's like, fuck that shit. All right. She's hard, nose to the grinder. She's like, I go to my North Node. I'm fuck that shit. I'll deal with his bitch ass later type of thing. You know what I mean? Like, she's very hard nosed. Okay. She don't care. All right. But, and she does her. So I want to say you're the same way. And I want to say you have that same work ethic. All right, but because you have that Sagittarius, you might have the interest. You want to close it up. You might care to. Okay, because it's the spiritualness in you. I want to say the higher self in you is always there. You're someone that always has a higher self with you, like a second, like a best friend. Okay, like if you're so okay, you might be someone that might have wrote your own name down there. I say when you were growing up. Okay, like you're your biggest fan. Okay, you loved your name or you loved your nickname or you know what I mean, something like that. Okay, that was you. And I was saying other people notice. I feel like other people like you too. They gravitate to you. So that's why you have fun no matter what you do. Okay, you might not readily believe this. It might even spook you a bit, but there are those who choose this very lifetime in large part knowing you'd be there. Now that's what we call a reputation. Hugs the universe. Okay, that is such a cute. That's a cute card. Okay. So that's about being like spiritually recognized and like a spiritual celebrity. Okay, I always be telling people be staring at you, and okay, dumb people. Okay, dare I say dumb people? I'm sorry, but we can say this here. You guys are Sagittarius, is you understand what I mean by dumb? Okay, spiritually dumb people. They just don't get it. Okay, they see me, and yes, I'm a nice looking person. Okay, like I tell people, whatever, I'm average. We'll slap an average on me. Okay, if I want to go by what the world's thrown at me energetically, they're generally pleased with my look, and that's fine because I am too. I agree. I like the way I look. I always have. I've liked me forever. You know, not really full of myself. I just like what I see. Okay, there's a confidence to me, and I don't really care if other people agree or not about it. It's like if they do thumbs up, and I mean thanks. But anyways, moving on. Like I got more important things to think about. I'm a Pisces. Like literally, my mind is elsewhere. Nobody gets that. My mind ain't there. I can go there. Okay, I can start thinking about all the sexy things and sexy people, but I don't. I'm sitting there constantly in my thoughts. All right. But it's like, what is the point of this? Yes. Spiritually dumb people, I get stared at a lot, right? But I can read why they're looking at me. And it's not always because because they have the hots for me or something. That's why there's not a vanity to it. When people look at me, I can always see there's a reason for it. Sometimes it's because they don't like something about me. I usually see the negative first, because I have a lot of Scorpio rising in me. Okay. So I usually see the things they don't like about me first, and then I start to see the things they might like about me, and I just, and the things they hear, whatever. I notice why they're looking at me. And I notice that it's a lot of children that are looking at me. That's why I know it's nothing bad. It's always something innocent. So it's like I can just tell why people are staring at me. And it has nothing to do with my outer appearance. It's whatever they, for some reason, see about me. It's usually what I've really pinpointed it as is something about, well, the way I look. It'll always be something on my body or my hair or my face or my eyes. And it reminds them of someone they know. Okay? Everyone always tells me, "Oh, you remind me of my daughter," or "You remind me of my cousin," or "Oh my God, you remind me of so and so," or "You remind me of this one person." I always remind them of somebody. Okay? And I want to say, depending on whether or not they like that somebody, is whether or not they like me. And then they get to know me and they realize I'm not that person. I am my own person. And then I don't know, we make friends. But that's what I get misread a lot. Okay? So I want to say that's what I've noticed. So it's like spiritually, I want to say spiritually dumb people probably don't get why people look at you, but I understand why people look at you. They can see soul recognition with you. So it could be any age group. You could get along with older people. I want to say you can get along with children. Like I said, like a Phil Dunphy. Okay, he's the coolest dad ever, in my opinion. Okay, and then we have what is it? And then you could even be old. You could be hanging out with older people, like at retirement homes. You could be hanging out anywhere. And people, I want to say, you'll find people that like you and generate to you and want to talk to you and they want to share stories with you or they want to listen to your stories. Like they want to get to know you and hang out with you. All right. And it ain't even like on some fan things. Like they're like, oh my God, no. It's just like they can't believe they found a person that they can relate with. I feel like you're a highly relatable person. Okay, that was long-winded. Okay. But yes, I got it out. I figured it out. Okay, sometimes I really got to explore what the hell I'm thinking to figure out. But yes, yeah, you can go anywhere. My God, I'm freezing. I don't know where that cat went now. That cat's driving me crazy this morning. Okay. Show the world the real you. Okay, that makes me want to say, if you didn't know this, I want to say, please know that about yourself, that you're amazing. And people really, I want to say, you can go anywhere you want to go. Okay, and do whatever you want. And people, you're gonna have a great time. I can't tell you how much fun I had in them shelters. Okay, I was just talking with one of my friends from the shelter. They came to visit me. Okay, it was super fun, and we were kicking it. We were talking about. One of them said that this was one of the best Christmases they ever had, and I was like, "Ain't that some shit?" I said, "Can you believe it?" I said, "I was sitting there in my bed on Christmas Eve, and I was like, damn, this is the first Christmas I haven't cried." And I was like, and I started crying. And I looked at my daughter and I was like, don't mind me. These are happy tears. And then I told them, I said, oh, that made me cry. I said, but they were the good time. They were the good kind. I said, I felt like I won. And she's like, she's laughing. She's like, yeah, I cried on Christmas too. All of us were in our little rooms crying like little babies, but we all low key had the best Christmas ever just because we had a good time together. We all understood each other. We're all soul family, okay? And you don't meet people like that every day. That's why I said you're someone that people say that about. You don't meet people like that every day. Okay, so let's talk about your month now. Ooh, money. Something's gonna happen with your money. I want to say a good one. Ooh, like a ooh moment. Okay, so maybe a bonus in your check. Maybe do extra work. I don't know, you pick up some extra work? I don't know. Ooh, so you weren't expecting it. Ooh, okay. That makes me think of nothing too crazy. I'm picturing like 250 bucks. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. I never know how much money is going to be anywhere. That's just how much I pictured. I pictured like 240 something, but I rounded that to 250. But yeah. Oh, and then there's also 225,000 there. Okay. I don't know. Okay, show the world the real you. Maybe, as I said, maybe something you made comes and pays a good penny. I don't know, something you've created along, maybe something you were owed. I don't know, but nothing too crazy. I said 25 bucks, maybe even at the very least. Okay, just a ooh moment. Whatever is ooh for you. See, for me, whenever I want even just a scratch off, I get so excited. I only play when someone tells me. And there was this one kid that worked at this gas station. He was so lucky with lotto. So whenever he told me to buy the lotto, I would buy it because every time he told me I won. Okay. And he was so young. Okay. He was probably like 18 or 19. He'd see me, he'd perk up like this, and he'd be like, "Hi, how are you today?" And I'm like, "Hi." And I'd be always so fucking stoned. Okay. I'm always fucked up. It'd be like 4 in the morning. And I'm good. How are you? And I'm like, why are you talking so polite to me? You know what I mean? Why are you making this so hard on me? And he's like, would you like to play this, that, and the other today? I'm like, I don't like to play lotto. And I'm like, not really. And then he pulls it out and it's all super shiny. I'm a Pisces, I like shiny things. So I was like, oh, but it's shiny. And then he says, it's a $20 ticket. And I'm like, oh, I was like, a $20 scratch off? I was like, what the hell are you doing to me? I said, I thought those were loans. I thought scratch offs were $1. You know what I mean? I'm old in my mind. Okay. I don't pay attention to shit. I don't realize scratch off have evolved. You know what I mean? Really, I mean, I don't think about it. And then he's like, no, and he's like, you could win 1 million, this, that, and the other instant. I'm like, you know what I said? He like went through and he told me all about it. He opened it up. He put that thing on display for me. Let me tell you. And I was like, you know what? I'll buy it just because you did so much effort. Okay. And it's shiny as fuck. So I was like, I want to scratch this thing off. Okay. So I paid him 20. I won $50 with that thing. Okay. And then I took that 50 and I went to the casino with it and I spent the change there. And one of the $5 of them, because I like to play fives only, because it's just for fun. I like to push the buttons and hear the sparkles and see the lights. Like we put a five in the roulette machine. And I'm sitting there, homeboy's waiting to bet. He wanted to bet. And I'm like watching the timer go down. I'm like, ugh. So I pushed to 12. I was like, I want 12. Because that's my birthday. I'm like, I want 12. Love 12, my favorite number. And I'm looking, and then bing, it won 12. And I said, score. Okay. And I flipped $5 to 80. And I was like, yes, I made 75 bucks. And it was all because that little boy made me buy that ticket because he did so much work. Okay. And I was like, look at all that fancy fan work. How could I say no? All right. Like I said, it was like 3 in the morning. And he caught me at a good time. But it sent me on a wild ride. I don't know what happened with the rest of that money. I ended up leaving like with $40 left. I'd spent the rest on drinks and things. And I left with $40 in my name, and it started with 20. So that's why I said maybe something like that happens with you. Like maybe buy a really super duper shiny scratch off ticket. Don't do that. Only do it if you really fucking want to. Because man, I'd hate telling people to buy scratch offs because I will never buy a scratch off. I haven't bought one in forever. Maybe I should. I don't know. I gotta wait for the next person to dance one out for me. Okay. Who knows where it'll take me? Maybe that'll be my million. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna win 1 million one day. I'm gonna win a scratch off just because it's something that sounds really fun. Okay, I really want to do it. And I don't care if it's the last day on earth it happens. It's like okay, whatever. That's about right. But yeah, 'cause like I said, I got Sagittarius. I'm Sagittarius and Scorpio rising cusper. Depends on which astrology you use. Okay, so it's like. Okay, I always have the Debbie Downer in me come out. But yeah, anchor, nine of swords. Okay, yeah, look, and that even is about finding money. Okay, I'm gonna say finding treasure. So this is making me think of something personal. You might find a personal belonging that you consider very treasured. Not just I mean it might be worth money. It might be worth a lot of money, but I want to say it's not to you. To you, it's sentimental all the way, baby. I don't know, something very sentimental to you. Something that has to do with a lot of sorting. Maybe something you collected. We have this abundance, and this always makes me think of sorting through fruits. How long did this reading go? I had a feeling I was going to talk a lot with you guys. Yeah, 30 minutes is about right. Okay, I like Sagittariuses. That's why I said me and my grandma got along fantastic. Okay, we would actually be grandma and granddaughter. Okay, at the Clover, 6 of Pentacles, very fair. Okay, so yeah, that's why I said it. You may actually get a little De Niro. Okay, I actually see De Niro here. Okay, because this card's got a lot of different languages. It says De Niro in the corner. It's super super cute. But yeah, so you might get a little money. I don't know why. I want to say I don't know. It's like you dropped your anchor. It's making me think of a boat ride. I'm not sure. Maybe you go on a boat. Oh my God, where are you going? But either way, maybe that's what you do with the money. Maybe you get enough money to go on a boat trip or something, or to buy a boat. Maybe for someone who's always wanted a boat, I'm picturing a houseboat even. That's interesting. Either way, I feel like, yeah, maybe you get enough just to get something that you wanted. I have no idea how big. It could literally be anything. All right. Either way, that's really cool. It's considered extremely lucky. And with the high priestess energy, okay, I have a feeling it was your destiny. Okay, this is part of your destiny. And I feel like even though it's to even out, maybe karma, evening out some karma. So it could actually be literal cash. Okay, karma's giving you some karmic payout, some unexpected cash might be coming your way, but it's because it was karmically owed to you. So I don't know the size. It could be small, it could be large. I want to say it depends on what your karma is. But with the Lucky Charms, I'm feeling like it's for the majority of y'all, it's something really nice. And I feel like it's gonna get you something really great and it's gonna make you happy. But either way, it's gonna be a ooh, okay moment. And but what was the point? I feel like for some of you, it could just be spiritual risk. Ooh, you gotta take a risk. Some of you gotta take a risk. Okay, so you think of gambling. Okay, okay. Maybe some of you gamble. I want to say, I don't know. I don't know if you're a gambler. I'm not telling you to gamble. I hate gambling. You don't think it's fun to gamble. I do not like gambling. I just like to play every now and then for fun. So I want to say, for someone that plays for fun, maybe it's time to play and have some fun. I'm gonna even go ahead and do it, but I doubt it'll happen. I don't think it's time for me yet. Okay, but I'll still do it. We can do it together. Okay. So learn to grow wherever you are planted. Me and my friend, we did that. We bought tickets at the lotto together. That's true. I still have that ticket. It gave me a free play, and I was like, well, fuck, I gotta go do the free play. Free play. I always felt like if I ever win, it's gonna be off of a win because that's always how it happened. I made a little investment because someone talked me into it, and then it turned into something fun. And it wasn't nothing crazy at the end of the day. It was just like accumulated like I spent 20 and it went up to maybe like the 80 bucks was like in a minute and then it went down. Like, you know what I mean? It just, I got to have a whole adventure with it. Okay. One whole cool night. All drinks and food included, everything. Then I got to go home. And then I even had like $40 left after. So then I could even buy myself a pack of smokes, a pack of Red Bull, you know what I mean? A tank of gas. I could do it all. It was like, that was nice. And it was all because I just took a very tiny risk. So I want to say, if you were proposed with a tiny risk, tiny, one that's not actually risky, it's just like, you're kind of like, ugh, I would rather not. I want to say it has to do with money. You'd rather not spend the money, but I want to say there's a whole lot of money, and at the end, you're like, oh, it's just 20. You know what I mean? Like if it's, I mean, seriously, if it's like 20 bucks, I'm like, go for it. Okay, I'm saying go for it because who the hell cares? If you win, you win. Okay, and if you have fun, I want to see you have fun. Forbearance. Do not be deterred. See, I made sure I was gonna have fun with that scratch off. At the end of the day, it was super shiny. If it was not shiny, as the thing, it was the perfect. It was the perfect scratch off for me. Okay, it was shiny enough and it had rules and it had so many different games to play that I was able to have fun with it and then to have it actually pay off. It was exciting. Okay, so forbearance. Do not be deterred by the thorn amidst the roses. That's making me think if you're someone who, as I said, if you might have tried this in the past. Okay, so now I'm thinking anything. This is anything here. Anything that can, I want to say, give you type of a financial gain. Maybe becoming lucky, getting lucky, something like this. It's North Node, so with the forest and Anima Mundi, I feel like that's about with birth charts, how they like how there's parts in them where they start to line up. Yes, and it's time. I should have just said it, but yes, like it's time. Astronomically, it is time for you to, I don't know, take this risk and not be deterred by any thorns and follow your destiny, whatever your destiny is. And I feel like the only way you could have figured out your destiny is by closing up this chapter here with this person. Okay? So that's why I said be very careful when they come back because they're likely here to test you to see if they can take you out, deter you, like to postpone you from destiny somewhere. Because I feel like you have a destiny somewhere. And they're not doing it because they hate you. They're doing it, I feel like there's a test. And I feel like there's a way to keep them in your life, but you can only keep them, you know what I mean, on the side. I want to say just peaceful terms. I want to say not someone you talk to every day. Okay, definitely. Excuse me. But you could be, yeah, in peaceful communications with them. You can wish them safe and happy travels. As I said, you're going to close up that book with that person. That way you can see them as someone, I want to say, that you're happy with. So you get some congestion. Okay, heart sees compassion. Tread a little more tenderly. Oh, they might make you cry. You might not be someone that cries. I don't think you're someone that cries. She's got a lot of Sagittarius. So she cuts more towards Sagittarius. So she's a Capricorn, but she still has a lot of Sagittarius in her at the end of the day. And she has the same rising as me. So she has a Scorpio. She's a Scorpio Sagittarius cusp, but she's got more Sagittarius rising than me. No matter which astrology I use, she's closer. She's more by Sagittarius. Like in tropical, she's Sagittarius, and also in Vedic, she's basically still Sagittarius, but still I ended up getting a touch of that Scorpio. Poor girl. Apparently that's the worst of it. But it's like whatever. I see it as it's a blessing again. It does its own work for you. But I want to say triple spiral. Yeah, you might have a lot of Scorpio in your chart too. But either it says listening to divine wisdom and joyfully learning life's lessons. So that's because you're Sagittarius. Sagittarius have a natural connection with it, with Jupiter. You know, Jupiter is one of the coolest planets. Okay, I like Jupiter. I liked that movie. What was that movie? Jupiter something. I liked it, but I don't remember the name of it. But it was a fun movie. Okay. Jupiter something. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Guys, I got so zoned out. I hope that I didn't miss too much of y'all's conversations. Hold on, I'm pulling tarot too, but yeah. Back to your reading. Excuse me. But that movie was really good. But yes, there's some type of risk that's gonna come through. I want to say, but don't. It's gonna be whatever $20 is in your mind, because that's how I always describe it. Because everyone's financially different, right? Everyone's got different finances, different incomes. So it's like whatever adds just $20, like that expression. Whatever add just $20 is in your opinion, based off of your finances. I'm gonna say that's kind of what the risk is gonna be, because that's what I'm thinking. Because well, that wasn't really much of a risk for me. It was more of like well, I can spend $20 and I could lose a 20. Like I could drop a 20 and not be upset about it. Like you know what I mean? Not at all. I feel like someone will find it and hopefully they'll get to eat a dinner with it. And I'm like, fuck, you know what I mean? Ooh, that's a really big bird. What is he doing? It looks like a pigeon. What is that bird? Is that a crow? I don't know, but I'm attracting all sorts of birds with my bird seed. Okay, I become that lady from Home Alone 2, the one where they're in New York City. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have all the birds on me eventually. That bird does not look anyways, its head's too small. But anyways, so I want to say, yeah, it's whatever that is to you mentally. So it's like that could be $1,000 to you, that could be $20, that could be only $1. Like I said, scratch offs are $1. Well, okay, but I feel like good luck if you only do $1. Good luck, man. I barely get a free play on that. Okay. Yeah, they're terrible. One day I decorated my Christmas tree, and that was the year I decorated my Christmas tree and tons of $1 scratch offs because they made them into decorate like to put on trees. And I was like, these are so cute. Okay, they're all sparkly. They look like bulbs. So I bought a bunch and they were only $1. I spent $20 doing it. I said, for $20, I said, it's going to decorate my tree really cute with the lights. And I was like, and then I'll scratch them all off and I'll see if I win anything. I won like 3 free tickets. So I mean, I didn't get shit in the end. Okay, but I got to scratch them all off and it was fun. As I said, it was for the aesthetic. So I want to say, make sure it's something you're doing for the aesthetic. It can't be because of wanting it, if that makes sense. It can't be like you go to the store right now, like, oh, I'm gonna go buy myself a scratch off and I might get a shiny one. No, that's not what I'm saying. It's got to be within this month. Someone might come up to you and offer you something that's shiny in your eyes, not literally shiny. It's something that you consider a shiny object, okay? And it's going to be a risk, and then you're going to have to actually. I'm going to say you're going to have to be like, oh, well, it's just this much, okay? I'm comfortable with losing that much money. Okay, what is this? My God. Ooh, Emperor. Okay. And also, what is this? Page of Cups. Ooh, okay. This is turning into romance here. So now that we're done talking about your fun fortune, because I mean, come on, think about it. Look at this, guys. Obviously, something fucking fortunately fun is gonna happen with you. You got the Clover, and it's the Six of Pentacles. So I said it's gonna be balanced. It's like I said, it's nothing crazy. Okay, and then the Anchor, which is the Nine of Swords. But look, it's all like treasure. And you gotta imagine you're like in that boat above it. And then we got the money card even, and they came out in this order. So either way, something really fun is gonna happen for you. Something very serendipitous, and I love that. But now back to your, I want to say back to your romance. Okay, we're talking about romance here. We're here. I told you at the very end of the month, you're gonna get some romance, compassion. I feel like maybe this little risk, whatever it is, if some of you will be financially, like literally like scratch offs or lottos or, gambling. I know that's true. Sagittarius are very big on gambling, I think. Not big on it, but like I think that's like something that you guys enjoy. Because I have cards, I have some astrology cards over there, and when they show me ninth house stuff, they always show me like some dice rolling. So I know it has something to do with y'all. Okay, I haven't really looked too much into this. He said I'm the worst astrologist ever. That's why I don't do astrology. Okay. I'm here to just talk to you personally from whatever aspect you want to look at. You might not even be a Sagittarius sun, you might just be a rising. I don't care. You might just be the Venus. So as I said, if you're here for the Venus, I want to say not too much is happening in your love life. But at the very end of the month, we're here, we're finally here. So I want to say know your placements. I know that astrology can be read that way. So it's however y'all want to read it. But I want to say this is the skinny. Ooh, look at that. Oh, that is so cute. Look, it's the Emperor and the Empress. Okay. And I feel like you meet your match. But what's up with the Page of Cups? Okay, that's a weak shit. Hold up. Why so weak? Okay, they got a lot of armor on. Okay, I feel like they're scared. Cancer. Oh, they might be a Cancer. Okay, you might meet a Cancer this month. And I want to say, and they are going to be I want to say your divine partner. Okay, just because they're your divine partner doesn't mean it's going to be instant romance. I want to say, I mean, I think it would be, but I want to say, yeah, that is so romantic. I cannot believe that. Okay, so yeah, I want to say there's going to be some shields. Oh, and there's the High Priestess again. So it's like I feel like some of y'all might know this, but yeah, we have the shields here. Oh, this lady's carrying a shield. Okay, and High Priestess. Oh, with Hangman. So that's what I'm saying. You're gonna know, but you're not gonna know. That's fun. But no, I feel like you're gonna meet someone very, 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 very special. And I feel like this person is going to be someone that ends up being, you're gonna know they're very special. You're gonna have soul recognition with them. But Hangman and Page of Pentacles, you're gonna with the backside of it, and then Page of Cups. You or them, I'm not sure who's the person that makes the what I call the first excuse me, I got hiccups. I feel like I feel like you guys both make moves back and forth. Because I feel like you guys are both very Emperor slash Empress's energies. I want to say this might go by age group, so know your age group. If you're someone, I want to say, yeah, I feel like, yeah, this might be someone that you're going to actually, yeah, you're going to be giving them. Okay. They're going to be giving you light offers, and then you're going to be giving them light offers. Nothing's going to be taken very seriously. Because of the risk card, you guys are going to both see each other as a risky situation. Okay, but it's because of what you're coming from. You're coming from a fucked up family situation, home situation. Okay, so this person might be a Cancer, or just I want to say have a whole lot of water in their chart, one or the other. But with a lot of stones, it's like I don't know. It's like they finally arrive. Okay, this is someone I feel like you've been calling and feeling for, and I feel like they've been calling in for you because we got this star card here. Okay, so it's like whoever this is, they've been calling you in, and like whoever this is, I feel like they've been they've had the idea in mind that whole time. They've been trying to take care of. I don't know. It's almost like they knew it the whole time. This person knew it in the physical, and this person knew it in the spiritual. That's confusing, but I mean, it kind of makes sense. Okay, but yeah, it finally arrives, and I'm gonna say it's a small offer. Forbearance. Don't be deterred. So I want to say, just because it's gonna be, this is a big love in your life. This is someone that's very important, and you're gonna fall in love with them, and it's gonna be very, very good for you. Okay, but like I said when I first noticed it, just because it's big doesn't mean it's pow. I feel like because you guys are, I want to say, divine masculines and feminines, because you guys are more, I want to say, mature this time around. However, you know, it's like the offers have to start small. It's gonna feel like a risk, but it is time. I want to say, Who's that? Oh, okay, I have no idea who that was. I didn't even see where they came from. But yeah, yeah, so I feel like that's cool. And then so it's something that goes slow. I don't want to say it's going to probably give you some stress. It's good, but I feel like just remind yourself that I don't know. That's at the end of the month. So I want to say, yeah, that's what it is. I didn't want to get your hopes up. That's what it is. You're meeting someone, and they're I want to say they're going to be extremely special. Okay, here I am. I'm telling you, they're the one. You're meeting the one this month. The one. Towards the end of the month is when you meet them. I don't know what they'll look like. These two look too classic. Okay, well, this guy is a guy just a head of hair and a full man beard. Okay, and he's got full armor on. Who the hell knows? He likes the color red. Okay, and then this girl's just super tiny and cute, and she's got short hair and she's blonde with a lure. Like who knows? Like it's too classic. It's too cute. Like, it could be anything. You know what I mean? But I want to say one is more spiritual than the other. One is, you know what I mean? But definitely, they're counter partners. So I feel like that's what you find this month. But it's its own type of tough cycle. So the end of this old tough cycle is why you can actually even start to see this one and have this person even enter your life. And now that they enter your life, you got to work hard and do things like this. You know what I mean? Compassionately. You got to joyfully work with it just to get it going. Just because it's like you both are coming from some fucked up shit. In order to reach that state in life, you have to have been through some fucked up shit in your own whatever path, whatever destiny. Yeah, basically, you both are people with destinies. Okay, so I feel like y'all both done did whatever the fuck. You both have all both closed up that ex or whatever that past relationship, whatever that karmic was, whether they were good, bad, or ugly or beautiful, it don't matter. You closed it out, and now you get to actually have someone that's worth the risk. Okay, worth like putting yourself out there. I want to say putting your heart on there, heart on your sleeve. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed. That ended it really pretty. Okay, especially for me as a Pisces, I really liked the ending. Okay, it's all about having a really fun time, and then I want to say, and then also finding your you know what I mean, your divine counterpartner. Okay. Do you do personals? And if so, yeah, I do. I do them for 15 bucks. Oh shit, I have a personal. Oh, but that's not till later. Okay, I still got time. Yeah, no, I do personals. I want to say you just send it to my PayPal, $15 with your email. Well, you don't have to send me your email. The email it lets me know through PayPal. I figured it out finally where it tells me. And then I email you back, and then we make a time and date, and then we do a private live stream. Okay. And I've done a few of them so far. I'm getting better at it. Okay. It's hard. It's hard to communicate. It's hard to get people to get um to get coordinated with people. I've been working with this one lady. I have an appointment with her today. Been trying to talk. She sent me first. She accidentally sent me she sent me a charge, and I'm like, no, you can't charge me the money. And then like a week, not even a week later, a few days later, she's like, I'm so sorry, it was an accident. She sends me the payment, and then I email her, and my emails they automatically go to the junk mail. So I want to say, if anyone that ever orders a private reading, please check your junk mail. I email within 24 hours. I want to say usually within 1 hour. I get the unless I'm sleeping. I get that message right away. I hear it. I got so many different devices, you know what I mean? So it's like I'll go check it, you know what I mean? Unless I'm actually physically busy doing something like this or doing a reading, I mean, I'm gonna message you right away, you know what I mean? So you can hang out for 15 or 20 minutes and wait for me if you want. Basically, keep an ear out for me. Look in your junk mail. Expect me, because if you've given me money, you can expect me. I'm coming, okay? Because I don't like when people give me money for nothing. It's like I'm someone who likes to, I don't like to owe, you know what I mean? I feel as there's an owe and energy. So I'm finally getting that, me and her are finally going to get to do our reading today. But yeah. Oh, that's cool. I would love to. If you'd probably have a whole lot of fun. Okay, that I feel terrible. I did one of my readings accidentally. I set it to public, and we were sitting there for. It was only for like the first couple cards. Thank goodness it was a customer. I want to say I have to say customer because they actually paid. But yeah, it was someone that wanted to that wasn't upset about it. I was like, thank you. I was like, because I be doing them at 4 in the morning and sometimes 4 or 5 in the morning because a lot of them they live in Australia, so it's like they're in another time zone completely. So I'm up late, you know. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Expect it. I'll once I get the ding, I check it out. But that's why I said look in your junk mail, please, people. I can't express it enough. Look in your junk mail. Okay. And hi, who is this? I didn't see. Oh, I just saw it as I pushed. And you're welcome, Blue. You have a great day. And then who is this? Hi, Wendy. Oh wow, Wendy, you're Sag. That's so cool. I love Sagittarius. This is I get along great with them. I always and it's something about y'all's look. Okay, I think you guys are so beautiful. Okay, you guys always have such a pretty hair. I don't know. My daughter, she's got so much Sag rising. She's just so pretty. I always want to run my fingers through her hair, and she says people who don't like me to touch. She's like, "Don't touch me." She's like, "I want to touch. Let me touch your hair." Okay, okay. I love it though. Mm. Oh, this phone's got emojis. Awesome. Okay, hold on. All right. So thank you to everybody that came. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a great day. And I hope this monthly read works out well for you. I really hope.